Hi, I'm Montana Snow Spartan, and today I'm going to be doing a review on the Savage 17 HMR. So here it is, the Savage 17. It has a 19.5-inch barrel, a 3x9 scope, Bushnell, and a 5-round magazine capacity. Now, I upgraded to the 10-round magazine, but I will show you that in just a second. As far as the scope goes, I really don't see the need in going any farther than a 3x9. Mainly because you're not going to be shooting long distances with this gun. I had a 3x9 on my 270, and I was shooting up to 400 yards very comfortably. I've upgraded that scope on that gun, but that's a later video. And this 3x9 is a Bushnell. I wouldn't necessarily put this on my 270 Bushnell, but for a varmint gun, Bushnell is awesome. And this little gem right there, that little turret, I like that turret. And the reason being is because when I'm out in the field, I don't have to carry around a coin in my pocket. I can just turn it. If my gun gets off, pull the cap off, adjust it to where I need it, boom, done. It's super easy, it's not complicated, and I don't have to carry around an extra coin. Enough about scopes, let's get to the gun. The barrel is 19.5 inches long. Enough said. One thing I don't like about the gun is the magazine well. Because of this little tab. That's your magazine release. And when you put your magazine in it, you're going to lose magazines all day long with that little tab. It's just way too big. It's way too accessible for little sticks, little twigs. When you're crawling on the ground, you're going to lose a mag one of these days. I am. And that's one thing that I don't like about the gun, and I'm really not comfortable with. This particular gun has the activation trigger, is what I call it. It's a spring-loaded trigger inside the trigger. Right now it's released, and then if you watch when I pull back, that came forward. It's spring-loaded, so when you jack your round in, it gives you resistance up against the trigger for when you hit the zone, hit where you're aiming at, and you're exhaling. I pull when I'm exhaling. I pull this when I'm exhaling to reach when I've hit the end of my breath. So this is how I shoot with this trigger. And I squeeze off while I'm exhaling and try to time it where as soon as I hit the end of my breath, I pull the actual trigger. And it's really helped me out because I used to jerk the trigger a lot, and for some reason that has just increased my accuracy. As far as the safety goes, I like the safety. I kind of call it a roll safety because it just kind of rolls into safety, but it's more difficult to put off safety. It's farther forward on the stock than some of your guns. You have the safety back here. It's just right there, and you can hit it, slide it easy. I like it. It's a super safe safety. So there you go. Scope mounts. I kind of already went over how they can mount on an AR. So technically, anything that'll mount on an AR, the distance from here to here on these two brackets is about 5.5 inches. Wait a minute. Handy dandy broke tape measure. 4.5 inches. So anything that has a 4.5 inch span, you can mount on this gun with any AR mount. Super cool. As I said, I have a red dot sight that I want to try on this gun eventually, and maybe I'll do a video of that. The barrel is blued steel. It does rust. I have to keep up with this barrel a lot. The only thing I would like better is stainless steel. I believe that's really the only two options, unless you go with some Christensen's arm gun that's $1,500. Stock is synthetic. It's got your regular little grip here and on the pistol grip, and it's got the mounts for a strap on the front and on the stock. Pistol grip is really nice because it's super steep. It's kind of like a 45 Colt. You can just grab onto it and you got a hold of it. It's really comfortable. I really like it. The trigger guard does not come off. I don't like that about it. It is mounted fixed to the stock, and that is it. It comes off just like any standard gun, though. You have 2 bolts on each side of the mag well, and obviously that bolt right there. I'm not going to get into the guts of this gun right now because this is just a basic overrun. The stock is just plastic. You can take that off. You can mount something else there, but the 17 doesn't kick that bad. So that's pretty much it for the gun. It's a super sweet gun. I have used it, and I have shot squirrels at 100 yards very comfortably. And real quick, I'm going to go over the rounds, and then I'm going to end the video. So what rounds do you use? I use the 17 GR MX 180 rounds. 50 rounds in a box, about $17.50 a box right now. You can go with just about any brand. They shoot about the same for me in this gun. It doesn't really seem to affect it. As long as you sight it in for that round, it works really well. I think CCI has bullets for it. I guess anything would really have bullets for it. So this is what one of the rounds looks like out of the box. Super tiny, super small, super easy to lose in the bottom floorboard of your truck. I've done it. That's why I say it. So go kill some squirrels. So what's up? I'm the Montana Snow Spartan, and this is my first video. I know the quality probably wasn't the greatest of this video, but I hope you guys at least got something from the content. I'm going to be doing a couple more videos of some guns. One of my favorite guns so far is the TK 270. I'm going to be doing a review on that gun. I'm super excited to use it this year. I used it last year, and I was able to harvest several animals. Anyways, for my YouTube channel, a basic overrun of what it's going to be about. It's going to be about hunting, it's going to be about snowboarding, it's going to be about airsofting, and it's going to be about random. There you go. The random, I'm going to keep it down to a minimum because I know that random can drive some people nuts. Some people like it, some people don't. So I'm going to just kind of throw it in there a little bit every once in a while. As far as the hunting goes, I'll be doing a lot of big game hunting. I don't really do a lot of bird hunting. I don't really do a lot of bird hunting. I've done some small game hunting, like I just said. I use the 17 HMR for some squirrels and rabbits. Snowboarding, I'm not too intense. I don't do flips and tricks and all the cool stuff. Just basic runs, hanging out with friends. I do plan on getting better, but I don't want to break bones. I do want to enjoy my season. So, snowboarding videos, they could be cool, they could be lame. I don't know. I'll put them up, and you be the judge. So that's going to be my YouTube channel. I am the Montana Snow Spartan, and you know where to find me.